My beloved, I come to you now with an important message. A time of great blessing awaits you. A period filled with tranquility, victory, energy, and abundance. I long to provide all of this and more to you, my child. Your determined journey and steadfast devotion in my presence have not escaped my sight. For this loyalty, you deserve magnificent blessings beyond compare. Recall how I have safeguarded your path these past months, delivering you from harm again and again. If you seek open doors and bountiful grace from above, you must remain rooted in my teachings without hesitation. Let no trace of doubt enter your mind now or in the days to come. My presence shall remain with you always. Avoid paths of defiance and fruitless contemplation. Your place at my side is secure, ordained not only by my love, but by your stalwart faith in my promises. Under my watchful eye, you will forever find refuge. This month, open your heart and listen intently to my daily guidance, for I will unveil the singular plan I hold for you. Do not flee your trials to live an aimless life devoid of meaning. You are profoundly treasured by me, integral to my design, your family, your children, and even your community. If you trust my words, trust also in this. I have instilled within you a unique mission. Yet do not rush into deeds or ventures without my counsel. Act not on impassioned impulse alone. Seek my wisdom before making decisions. My intent is to shower you with blessings, but by my timing and method. You are not meant for the fortunes nor paths of others, their achievements or fleeting fame. For you, I have crafted exceptional gifts and a road overflowing with untapped gifts and skills. Even now, these prospects stretch out before you, and those blessings will arrive when appropriate. But you must remain dedicated to my teachings and ever in my company, to claim what is yours by right, without squandering time observing the pursuits of others. Step into your destined place. Your dreams are nearing reality. Your deepest longings are soon to be fulfilled. And your leadership will flourish as never before. You will brim with zeal for life, courage to face battles, and diligence to strive in your work. Prepare to seize the territory I have marked out for you. But as you march on toward victory, let my words guide your every stride. Consult me before advancing. Commit to your path. Give your all and embody fortitude in every struggle you encounter. Wherever your journey takes you, expect to discover goodwill and esteem, for you are to be a beacon of compassion and humility. I caution you not to tread the road of those who covet the fleeting adoration of this world, flaunting affluence to garner momentary veneration and acclaim. Though bathed in admiration, their hearts are desolate, their spirits tethered to illusion. When I bestow abundant blessings upon you, it is not for public spectacle, or to entice the envious. Steer clear of the poisonous weed of jealousy. Do not trade your family's peace for hollow plaudits. Shun self-appointed mantles of leadership or mentorship that would only feed your pride. Safeguard your heart with the greatest care. Hear these words with utmost sincerity. You may opt to dismiss me or doubt the veracity of this message conveyed to you. Yet know that my word will achieve its purpose. I have already embedded it within your spirit, and it will undoubtedly bear fruit. Even now, your life teeters on the brink of transformation. I bless, watch over, and bring increase to those loyal to me, who do not spurn or abandon me. I desire your success in all areas, just as I long for your soul to flourish through my divine word. Your petition shall not go unheeded. I do not wish you to seek me only in seasons of joy, grief, or frailty. I welcome your prayers at all times, take pleasure in your repentance, and rejoice to see your eagerness for change. Take care. Even now I sharpen your spiritual sight and endow your spirit with my almighty grace. Feel my presence. I am with you. Every promise I make to you shall come to pass. Pursue me with vigor. Delve deep into my word, and dare to request seeming impossibilities. You will discover your devotion and belief have paid off richly. Cry out to me and I will reply, unveiling the vast and mysterious. overflowing with profound blessing. Prepare to be dumbfounded as I reveal mysteries and bestow favors beyond your comprehension. Affirm your faith in me. Know that this month is ordained for blessings and prayer, joy and self-reflection. Pay close heed, letting no fragment of this message escape your notice. Dedicate this month to absorbing my word daily, allowing it to seep into your soul and revive you, even amidst trials, disputes, rumors, assaults, and uncertainties. Do not give way to trepidation or fatigue, for I stand beside you willing to assist. I am neither distant nor concealed from you. You may gaze heavenward, hands uplifted in surrender and adoration, yet I remain at your side. I do not waver or vanish. Remember, my covenant with you is unbreakable, and my decrees irreversible. Should you falter, your genuine remorse, coupled with simple trust, will guide you back to the path of blessing. For I am your course, your sovereign God, your guide. You abide under my care, even traversing arid lands where the terrain is harsh and unforgiving. Even if your spirit yearns for blessings yet unseen, press onward. Do not halt or question my love for you in light of your present troubles. These too shall pass. Take one more step forward in faith, and behold, I will be there to greet you, providing living water to slake your thirst and balm your soul. Your cup, once empty, will overflow with oil. I will gently cleanse your feet and tenderly dry them with my flawless garment. You are profoundly treasured and esteemed by me, occupying a beloved place in my kingdom, within your family and your current home. Never forget, you are destined to dwell with me for eternity. Your existence and purpose are everlasting, so ready yourself to reside forever in my sacred presence. Of course, it is your faith that gives you confidence in what you hope for, assurance that you will receive every blessing requested of me. Your faith is more precious than any earthly treasure, imparting wisdom for prudent choices and resilience to persevere. My Holy Spirit communicates with your innermost being, reassuring you that, even if you stumble or fall, my love for you remains unshakable, and my presence in your story undeniable. You must never doubt this, even when engulfed by storms or perplexed by situations around you. The spark I've kindled within you will never fade, my beloved. Receive these words deep in your spirit. I cherish you beyond measure. This fact will never change. My forgiveness and the new beginnings I joyfully extend are yours in abundance. Each morning as you rise, permit these assurances to echo through your mind, an anchor reminding you of my ceaseless presence. Your journey brims with purpose. Retreat and aimless waiting are not your calling. I intend for your growth, for you to transcend shadows of uncertainty and perceive your true reflection. A creation of sublime beauty and matchless worth, endowed with exceptional virtues, talents, and blessings from your Creator. Recall how you have arisen triumphant from every past tribulation, not by your strength alone, but through my empowering presence. When you cried out silently, it was my strength lifting you up, not mere coincidence or self-determination. Acknowledge this divine intervention, for it is in your heartfelt surrender that you discover my embrace and guidance. Though you felt forsaken, you witnessed how I lavished you with extravagant love and reached out to you. I did not weigh your mistakes against you. Rather, I forgave your faults, rescued you from dire straits, and granted you victory precisely when you needed it most. In the months ahead, rest confident I remain near. I cherish you profoundly and will continually remind you of this truth, knowing as I do how hearing my voice fortifies your spirit. This strength, born of my love for you, is inexhaustible as you follow me wholeheartedly. Journey through the coming days with unshakable faith, scattering blessings everywhere you go. Anticipate wonders still veiled from you now, wells of joy waiting to overflow. But never forget, your staunch faith coupled with gratitude will unlock heaven's storehouses, showering you and loved ones with sacred gifts. So I ask you plainly, will you trust my promise to you? Stand tall and step boldly into a victorious season fueled by your faith. My spirit whispers gently to your inmost self, stirring your heart with divine encouragement and mending past wounds with tender affirmations of my love. Day and night I will sustain you with liberating truth, enlightening you to grasp your true identity and prevail over every obstacle in your path. You belong to me, my courageous one, my mighty warrior, my champion. By staying true, I will lift you higher and empower you for greater works as you advance. Your cries do not fade unheard. I am moved by your tears, well aware of each one that falls. You pursue me with authentic and earnest faith, humbling yourself to request my direction for your life, fully cognizant of my affection for you and trusting my response will surely come. Your tears have left their mark upon my heart. In due time, I myself will gently wipe each one away forevermore. Your steadfast spirit will be blessed with visions of my presence. There is no need to await eternity to behold my splendor and majesty. Even now you are predestined to receive wondrous blessings where you stand, all because of your enduring trust and devotion to me. Expect miraculous signs and wonders to unfold through your faith. I promise to endow you with the finest of gifts, like choicest wheat and heavenly honey, always outpouring more than you request. March boldly onward, for numerous blessings chase after you. Go out to welcome them. Through our fellowship together, you are well prepared to embrace all I have in store. Your prayers and perseverance have paved the way for this Kairos moment. Immense blessings are even now descending upon you. Cherish this hour, for you have been granted life anew, and I infuse you afresh with valor, reminding you not to glance back over your shoulder at the past. Continue steadfast in prayer, laboring with integrity and wholehearted devotion. Offer me your undivided heart and allegiance. Seek my face continually, and all your needs will be supplied abundantly. Ponder these words daily like priceless treasure. Fling wide the portals of your spirit, and I will enrich you beyond measure with faith, hope, and love. As you journey through life and face varied challenges, be aware. Your adversary endeavors to erode your faith, undermine your confidence, and steal your peace. Yet harbor this truth: no force outweighs the love and authority of your Heavenly Father who cherishes you profoundly. The enemy aims to harm you, yet his efforts are ultimately impotent against my might. Guile and malice will buckle and fall. All who oppose you will wind up confounded and ashamed. I exhort you to grasp your true identity, not as the world may label you, but as you genuinely are in my devoted eyes, good and transformed. You opened your soul to me and I embraced you, catalyzing a radical change within. Embrace self-love, move forward, tackle obstacles with courage and clarity, remaining true to the teachings I've laid out for you. I pour out my spirit upon you, a holy fire infusing every fiber of your being. The old is gone, the new has come. This outpouring ushers in a season of divine acceleration. Plans stalled for years will suddenly burst forth and bear fruit overnight. Expect sudden breakthroughs and turnarounds. Watch as I magnify your influence for my glory. The limited gives way to the unlimited as you step into the realm of the miraculous. Child, I am catalyzing exponential increase and rapid multiplication over every sphere of your life: relational, financial, occupational, and spiritual. You will accomplish more in the next 12 months than in the previous 12 years combined. The seeds you've sown faithfully in obscurity will yield a bountiful harvest for all to see. This dramatic turnaround is my sovereign orchestration. I am bringing you out of isolation and into the limelight. New connections, alliances, and partnerships are forming even now. I am opening up opportunities that seemed permanently closed. Expect divine intersections and strategic alignments with those who will take your vision much farther than you ever could alone. Even as you step into greater visibility, remain humble and stay low. Guard your heart from pride or arrogance. Remember the pit from which you were rescued. Boast only in my power and grace at work within you. Give me all the glory as I accelerate your influence. The boundaries are coming down. I am expanding your reach and capacity on every side. The old wineskins could not contain what I am about to pour out. Yes, a tidal wave of unprecedented blessing and favor is cresting now, soon to crash mightily over your life, family, and occupation, an unstoppable crescendo marking this Kairos season. As this wave propels you higher, your courage will only grow brighter. The greater the altitude, the more clearly you'll discern my purpose for you. With this new perspective, your vision will dramatically expand. You will dream bigger for my kingdom, pray bolder prayers, take greater risks for the gospel. The fire shut up in your bones will compel you to advance my agenda across new frontiers. Overflowing blessings await as you give me your yes. This is only the beginning. Greater outpourings of supernatural grace are in store if you remain humble and yielded. As you walk in faithful obedience daily, expect ever-increasing measures of my spirit, a perpetual flood tide in the wastelands, renewal and revival wherever you set foot. My sheep hear my voice. My spirit within you will guide your every move. Stay quick to listen, prompt to obey. Do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge me, and I will direct your steps into the most fruitful pastures. Glory awaits as you surrender control and let me lead you on this adventure. Unimagined joy resides around the bend. Fling caution to the wind. Embrace this season of divine acceleration I have reserved for you alone. Together we will venture out to uncharted horizons and deeper waters, teeming with breakthrough. We will launch out into the deep and cast wide the nets of the gospel, pulling in a catch beyond anything you dared ask or imagine. My blazing light within you is hidden no longer. Like the dawn's first light, my glory rising upon you will attract many hungry souls from distant lands. And as you minister healing and freedom in my name, they will find divine restoration and kindly shelter under your wings. Yes, many who were once lost, broken, and abandoned will discover their true belonging through the life-giving love permeating your spirit. By heaven's brilliant torch ablaze within you, entire generations will come to walk in my marvelous light of redemption and partake of my abundant life which you so gladly dispense. The legacy of your faith will ripple through ages to come. Your love for me will kindle flames of devotion in countless hearts. Indeed, fiery ones shall arise in your wake, carrying this intervention from generation to generation. My promise stands forever. The works I have called you to fulfill, you will complete to perfection through my grace which never fails. Our co-mission journey now accelerates. Keep your eyes fixed on me, beloved. Ignore distractions. With single-minded devotion, forbid nothing I ask of you. Trust in my outstretched hand to lead you and provide all you need to accomplish our glorious task. With joy, fix your gaze upon the unseen, that realm forged of my very presence where you originated and will one day return. But for now, you have vital work to undertake here. Together we will shine heaven's undimming radiance into the darkest valleys shrouded on earth. My blazing presence goes before you. Even through the shadowed wilderness stained with sin's curse, carry my illuminating presence ever before you. A beaming torch dispelling all gloom and despair. Bear this fiery light boldly aloft, raise high my resplendent banner emblazoned with redemption's flame. Onward now, O warrior mine. We ride forth with inexorable purpose. Behold, I make all things new. Divine reversal and generational turnaround attend this historic hour as heaven invades earth. Light displaces darkness. Blessing triumphs over cursing. Life swallows up death for all eternity. Let praises ring out, beloved. Lift your voice in worship, offering up the sacrifice of thanksgiving. Extol my majestic name, my holiness and peerless splendor. Exalt my matchless grace which apprehended your life that pivotal day when I became your sole obsession. Oh, sing my praises with abandon, precious one. Dance with joy as we march on toward destiny. A violent quest for more of my manifest presence compels us ever forward with single-minded resolve. We will not relent or look back until my fullness saturates your spirit with matchless glory and wonder. Divine encounters await around every turn, transformations once deemed impossible, as my weighty visitation crashes over your life with gathering momentum. Strongholds plaguing generations will crumble overnight as my unrelenting tornado of power rips through. Beloved, nothing can impede this incoming invasion of breakthrough from your omnipotent King. Behold, I am raising up a firewall of flaming angels around you, guardians commissioned to clear a path for heaven's official takeover. I alone author your story. I have spoken. My decrees will not return void. Divine turnaround commences. Delay is defeated. My beloved child, heed my words and draw near. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the one true and living God who formed you and knows you intimately. Since the dawn of creation, my gaze has followed you, filled with paternal affection. I planted within you an immortal spirit, a seed of divinity glowing vibrantly amid the decaying darkness of a fallen world. Although humanity turned away, I have never stopped pursuing you. My covenant love endures forever. I crafted you in my image for relationship, designed to walk in partnership, yet you chose independence, straying far but never beyond my reach. Despite rejection, I ran to meet you as a loving father welcoming home his long-lost child. My heart broke as I watched you struggle under burdens too heavy to bear, but I remained near, upholding you. In the depth of your despair, my spirit lifted the veil, awakening within you an insatiable longing for purpose. I stirred your heart, compelling you to rise above your pain, to conquer, to venture beyond self-imposed limitations. You felt an irresistible force propelling you forward. That was my loving grip securing your steps. Your life-giving spirit set you apart, revealing your true identity as my precious treasure. I've never lost sight of your inherent worth and potential for good, though storms may assail you. The seeds of greatness I planted may lie dormant for a time, but given the right conditions will burst forth with startling resiliency. I know your secret dreams, beloved, for I imparted them, extravagant visions awaiting fulfillment. The spark of holy imagination still ignites your weary heart as you recall those youthful aspirations. But disillusionment dimmed your countenance as external voices conspired to suppress my truth. Accusations took root, declaring you were too small, too weak, undeserving. Pain compelled compromise and you retreated from pursuing your purpose. Yet one dream refused to die. Sheltered in your heart of hearts, an ember of hope persisted. In the midnight hour, my spirit breathed on that fragile flame and it blazed brightly once more. I fanned into fullness your vision of a flourishing life and unlocked the reservoirs of resilience within. Hear me now, my brave-hearted child, as I speak identity and destiny over you. The hosts of heaven stand at attention, ready to back every promise with power and presence. What I have ordained cannot be thwarted, reversed, or revoked. Take this word and let it take root. You were made for victory, not defeat. My intentional design conceived you for conquest and transcendence. Refuse to believe the sinister whispers echoing past pain. You bear my image within, and nothing can separate you from my extravagant love. Dismiss fear and step forward in courage, envisioning yourself already triumphant, already free. Allow each word to minister healing to hidden places of shame and inadequacy. Receive this as a fresh unveiling of your eternal identity. You are destined to shine bright with ingenuity, to innovate and create. While others languish, you will thrive, overcoming every obstacle through reliance on my spirit. Blessing and increase will chase you down until you are overtaken. You will pass them on like a conduit of my goodness. As you commit to selfless generosity, fear of lack loses its grip. Embrace this prophetic picture. You are positioned to be profoundly used. Now is not the time to play small or resist stretching. There will always be challenges along the upward ascent, but true success requires counting the cost and pushing beyond comfort to claim new territory. Stay near the voice that calls you higher and you will scale new heights. Allow me to fasten vision like a lamp, illuminating each step, revealing potential where others only perceive limitation. Together we will do the impossible through tenacious, audacious faith. In a world filled with aimless distraction, my gaze singles you out. While skeptics mock the unseen, your unwavering trust moves my hand. Doubt the doubters. There is profound power in our partnership. Continue cultivating sensitivity to my promptings. Step out and watch miracle provisions manifest that could only be attributed to me. Our relationship is the catalyst that will thrust open doors, once sealed shut. You need only remain steadfast in faith, refusing worry's paralysis. Together we will unlock every inaccessible stronghold. Do not fear the turbulence of transient trials or be troubled by those contending for your loyalty. I am bringing clarity in the midst of confusion. Cast off regret over past mistakes and reflect my gaze of delight over you. I redeem life's interruptions when you yield them to me, transforming obstacles into opportunities. Beloved, beauty awaits discovery amidst perceived brokenness when examined through eyes of eternity. Here I stand, arms open wide to embrace your story. Will you welcome me into your unraveling? Immerse yourself afresh in my living word, and be reminded of my heart toward you. Allow these resounding promises to cleanse your perception until seeing yourself as I see you becomes reflex. Receive every word as an embracing invitation to deeper intimacy with me. Sit here in my presence until my peace blankets every anxiety and insecurity. Remember, my heart is moved by humble sincerity, more than lofty words or outward displays. My spirit testifies to your spirit that you are completely forgiven, fully accepted, and fondly delighted in. I know your deepest desires are for connection and contribution over temporal trinkets. Set your focus on fostering spiritual vitality and watch every dimension of life blossom as a result. I am honoring your hunger and lining up opportunities for meaningful influence. Say yes to the adventure I have prepared. The status quo will not satisfy that restless stirring within. Only my wild, untamable spirit can captivate your full devotion. Abandon yourself to holy obedience. It will always lead to blessing. As your faith strengthens, stand back in awe at what I am accomplishing through your smallness. Marvel that the Master would display his craftsmanship through common clay like you. Sanctified surrender provides healthy soil for miracles to take root and ripen. Self-reliance gives way to God-reliance, and everywhere you turn, provision awaits discovery with my promise preserved. All sufficiency in all things. You will lack nothing good as you chase my priorities. Trials need not threaten your sense of safety in me. Allow pressure to perfect your character and clarify your calling. Stay steady through seasons of hardship and anticipation. The ripening harvest of answered prayer will come to full term precisely as I ordained. Until then, hold tightly to my promises, and hold loosely earthly perceptions of delay. Just because you cannot yet see all I am developing in unseen realms does not negate my progress and purpose. Endurance will reap reward far exceeding present discomfort. Do not forfeit that which I am birthing in you in this pregnant pause. My timing is flawless. Both wait and work with equal vigor and vigilance. I deposit within you daily supernatural strength equal to the tasks appointed you. Refuse to accommodate mounting weariness or make concessions to exhaustion that lead nowhere. There is grace sufficient for each step of this sacred journey. Combat stress with my presence. Exchange worry for worship at my feet. Allow my love to dismantle destructive thought patterns. And where you feel inadequate, I am more than enough to compensate. Offer me your muddled efforts, and through my spirit I will bring order and alignment. Learn submission before those in authority, for this refines you for greater influence. Lay down impatience, harshness, and rebellion. Put on new garments of humility, honor, and wholehearted service. The high call of heaven necessitates equally high character to steward it. But I am pleased with perseverance that grows responsibility. Developing maturity takes time, so fret not when you stumble. My discipline develops staying power and skill. Your empathetic leadership will attract those hungering for truth who see my winsome ways modeled in you. I am investing now in building capacity for a mighty harvest and reward later, as souls are drawn to me through your sincerity. This work of inner transformation serves an eternal weight of glory. So come now, my beloved, cease striving to secure your significance through ceaseless productivity. Though I desire you to steward time and talents well, your worth rests solely in my full acceptance, not fluctuating performance. Your essential belovedness to me cannot be earned or forfeited. Disentangle your identity from careers, accolades, or audiences and anchor solely in me. I am inviting you into deeper dimensions of fruitful rest in my presence. Silence anxiety's nagging pace setting and attune to my gentle heartbeat, learning reliance anew. Here at my feet sip satisfaction from the well of living waters I provide. Allow me to realign priorities and instill peace in your purposeful pursuit. We will walk this adventure steadily together. My beloved child, I come to you today to offer comfort and direction to your weary soul. The burdens of this world weigh heavily, and at times the path seems obscured by shadows. But take heart. I have not abandoned you to walk alone. Let my light guide your steps as I renew your spirit with hope and joy. Do not be ashamed to seek me, for I desire that we would share the most intimate of friendships. I understand the doubts and fears that rattle your faith. That is why I extend my hand in invitation, beckoning you to walk with me once more along paths now overgrown but still familiar. Together we will clear the debris blocking our way. No barrier can keep us apart, no matter how high it's built, if you take my hand in trust. What wondrous secrets I long to whisper as we talk in depths of night. For you alone are privy to my thoughts and ways. To you I disclose my plans for blessings yet undreamt. But heed well my wisdom, using it for good and not vain ambition. Let your first duty be blessing your family, whom I also love. Neglect not those closest by reaching far beyond your grasp. For a house divided cannot stand tall, but will topple under its own weight. Take always the humble seat, averting envy's glance. Mercy shown, not greed, unlocks prosperity's door. Wealth loosely held can growth sustain, while tight fists starve the soul. Life's true treasures are not gold or gems prime. Rather, value most your hearth and home. Nurture relationships above pursuing fame. Then you will know great gain and walk in uprightness with me. Each new dawn seek my face in stillness. My book holds wisdom, Imbibe deep draughts. Sow kindness freely wherever your path leads. This is my noble work, to lift the fallen, heal the sick, spread mercy's balm. In this you become my hands and heart extended in a hurting world, and as you give, so it will be given back, full measure. For bounty flows from open hands. Where go you, there I am also. Whether you feel my presence or no, I see. I know your frame and all your ways. Not one sparrow falls unknown to me. So how much more do I see your fears, know your thoughts? Come, unload your heavy burdens and find in me sweet rest. My plan for you brims with goodness and hope. Trust me today and walk in confidence down roads once uncertain but now bright with my light shining sure. The past with its regrets and what might have been shall fade as the new dawn breaks. Its radiance reveals destiny's road meant for you alone. I have bestowed rare gifts to equip your journey, but neglect them not. What profit buried treasure? Use well these tools I provide to bless and lift hearts bowed down. For this you were made. Walk gently in humility, down roads others travel. Judge no one hastily, but seek instead to understand before casting blame. Hatred only breeds more, while mercy nourishes the soul. Pursue peace with those nearby, both friend and seeming foe. Thus harmony will mark your days. When adversity assails, fix eyes on me. I will show the wise response. The word aptly spoken to diffuse contention and foster community where once lodged thorns. I am arisen. The dark night of weeping yields to joy's bright dawning. The storm yet rages but will pass. My presence brings wholeness and healing balm. I break oppression's yoke and fling wide prison doors long shut by rust and indifference. Breathe freedom's sweet air once more. No power of hell can stand against the triumphant church advancing in my name. Satan rages but has lost the war. His end is ruin. Therefore lift high your banner of praise even amid sorrows. Proclaim my victory to downcast souls. Shout that the tomb is bare, the sting of death nullified. Tell all who will hear salvation's good news. Healing and hope belong to all who believe. A new era dawns. Now watch and pray as wonders unfold. Miracles confirm. My word afresh with signs and power, but guard your heart from pride in these last days. Many claim my name, but lack my spirit's seal. Flee selfish ambition that corrodes unity's bond. Seek to lift others up, not gain acclaim for yourself. Place no faith in princes, nor sons of men in whom no salvation lies. I alone redeem and heal. All self-seeking roads dead end in futility's wasteland. Pour yourself out for others, counting your life as naught if only my kingdom advances. Then you will walk in true authority and everlasting victory with your King. My child, how? My heart yearns for you when storms assail or the path ahead seems endlessly bleak. The darkest night glows bright to me. I need no second sun to show the way where human sight fails. My eye pierces every shadow. When your strength fades, mine remains full undimmed. Have I not said I will never leave you stranded or alone? My presence shall cheer your heart when all other comforts flee. I will uplift your head and put new songs on your lips. Your weeping shall yield to laughter bright and full. Sorrow endures but a season while joy wells up eternally. You need only call my name when adversity strikes. I will answer swiftly. My grace will absolve your deepest wound when you but ask. No matter the offense, my love covers all. None lives beyond the reach of my mercy when contrition blossoms. Let not the scornful convince you otherwise. Their hearts judge by outward show only. But I sound the chambers of every heart and weigh motives unseen to mortal eyes. Please listen not to those who deny my readiness to forgive fully, no matter how grievous one's trespass. The cross has blazed an irrevocable trail to my heart where healings abound. That sacred tree has nullified Satan's every accusation against you, unworthy though you are. But do not wallow needlessly in guilt for wrongs long past. My blood speaks grace, and louder. My passion has ransomed your soul and opened wide the gates of mercy, beckoning you to enter joy's halls. Lingering in regret gains nothing but robs you of strength meant for today's tasks. The enemy desires you shackled to yesterday's griefs, thus blind to tomorrow's bright hope I intend for you. Leave lifeless tombs to their silence and ghosts to haunt their shadows. You have living work that requires your hands and feet today. Redeem this moment in faithful obedience, and tomorrow will unfold sweeter promise still. Much I would yet show you, wonders obscured from dull eyes by rote tradition's veil. My book holds such mysteries. Unseal its pages and drink deep of wisdom, old yet ever new. For within those leaves lie secreted maps to life's true treasure. Adventure awaits. The way stands open for those daring to follow. Will you? Will you walk the glory road with your Lord? I have flung wide the door, once hidden and sealed fast. None now can close what heaven's King has opened. No hand bars the path to intimacy, once lost when sin forged bars unbreakable by human means. Halt no longer at the outer courts. The curtain is torn, giving all who believe entrance to the holy place unseen since Eden's bowers were lost. Forbidden fruits now hang free for the taking, no cherubim guarding access. Eat and be filled, drink and know life eternal, for I have purchased this banquet. It cost me dearly, but consider it my gift to you, proof of my extravagant love. Always remember this lavish sacrifice that tore the veil, granting you renewed access to the sacred place in my very heart. Each pang of hunger reveals your need for me. The bread come down from heaven to feed the famished soul. I await your coming at love's table spread. My book foretold the ancient path where blamed feet once trod in daily communion with their God. But brambles and chokes of indifference covered that narrow way. Only ghosts walked there. Then love commanded, clear the way for journeying feet once more. Now signs confirm prophetic paths, long neglected open afresh. Whoso will may come to living waters, still sweet, still free. Why linger then by broken cisterns that hold no cheer? Only bitterness breeds in stagnant pools. My beloved, your worth exceeds any treasure this world can afford. No vault overflows with such priceless abundance as I bestow upon my people. You are royalty, ransomed and restored. Your noble descent assures eternal rewards. Earth has not seen nor dared dream. Therefore lift high your head unashamed, even in poverty's rags or sorrows. The kingdoms of this age totter toward inevitable ruin, while my kingdom stands forever. Oh, the mystery of amazing grace, that love himself would robe flesh and come to you, you who spurned his call and chased fleeting shadows. For you, the untouchable, did not refuse the cross, but rather embraced the shame and scorn. Why such extravagant compassion for rebels born under wrath's curse? Solely because extravagance defines my nature, whose being is love. I yearn jealously over each soul purchased by such dear cost. My passion knows no limits when pursuing lost sheep. Therefore come boldly when desperation wrecks fragile hopes. Unload fear's bitter burden at my feet and exchange it for enduring peace. The world cannot steal or diminish. Your weakness now is an occasion for my strength's demonstration. Boast gladly in your lacks that my sufficiency may shine. I will exchange your life for my resurrection power, unlimited and ever renewing as the dawn. Future's frightful unknowns hold no terror for my people, fully trusting their guide. Your security rests not on stockpiles of goods or ingenuity's best schemes, unsupported by my might. Faith builds on purposeful sway over unseen outcomes, assured in love's promises kept. So walk the high road with head uplifted, though storms assail. Light still glimmers through the gloom, showing the upward path. Scars of former trials now testify hope, unashamed to hearts plunged in present darkness. The morning yet nears when night bows once again to radiant day spring, yielding to love's conquest. The cross stands tall, though Satan rages and multitudes love night more than light. Choose rather joy, and cease the vain chase of mirages, airy, vain, and hollow. Their promises writhe ever out of reach in the wind. But I give substance, securing with cords of loving kindness all who seek my face. Abide in the shadow my grace provides. Then you will walk paths once uncertain and threatening, with boldness and cheer. For my presence brings unending supply to the hungry heart. Now the adventure truly begins. My beloved child, I speak these words to you directly from my divine realm. Open your heart and listen closely, for I wish to impart my boundless love and eternal wisdom upon your soul. You have endured much hardship in your life's journey thus far, heartbreak, betrayal, loss. Such visceral pains cut sharply like a knife to flesh. Yet you must not close yourself to love or retreat within out of fear and distrust. I tell you truly, the transformations happening around you, though difficult, are being guided by my hand to clear your path of hindrances and those who would do you harm. Pause amidst the chaos and refrain from isolation. Continue praying in earnest and giving thanks, even as events unfold that you do not yet understand. Meet each person with compassion, not fear or judgment. I am always near, my child, orchestrating intricate blessings beyond what you can imagine. Have faith in my divine timing and take comfort in my embrace. I know you feel abandoned when relationships falter and opportunities fade. Please do not despair when others fail to value the love you give so freely. Such is the nature of human bonds, fragile, impermanent, and subject to the winds of change. If certain souls must exit your life, release them without bitterness. Wish them well and let any pain transform to wisdom over time. You will never walk alone, dear one, for I am ever by your side. The realm of earthly attachments is one of endless coming and going, of bittersweet hellos and goodbyes. This does not diminish your worth. You are cherished beyond measure in my kingdom, crafted purposefully to fulfill a unique destiny. Have courage and proceed boldly down the path I illuminate before you. The past may tug at your spirit, but you must not turn back now. Your true home awaits amidst the stars, a place of radiant light where kindred souls reside in peace. I shall guide your steps if you but ask. You may question why I permit injustice and misfortune to befall good-hearted people, why life's journey can be so trying. Know that hardship and evil originate not from me, but from mortal imperfections and the gift of free will. Yet my divine love redeems all suffering for a higher purpose. See life as a classroom and challenges as opportunities to cultivate wisdom, resilience, and compassion. Gradually, the veil shall lift, and all will be made clear. Until then, cling to faith. Pray often to renew your internal light when shadows threaten to overtake you. Even the darkest night passes to dawn, revealing breathtaking beauty. You are far stronger than you know, my child. Trust in this always. I understand you feel inadequate receiving my blessings, given past mistakes haunting your spirit. Please release this heavy self-judgment. My sacrifice cleansed you of sin's stain. Accept this gift of grace, freely given and with joy. Focus not on what is lacking, but on your inherent wholeness in my sight. Flaws and failures teach deeper humility, cultivating the soil for redemption's seeds to sprout. You are perfectly loved as you are, my dear heart. Never forget this truth. Now is time to honor your authentic self and follow where your soul's wisdom leads. Many tribes, talents, and callings weave an interconnected tapestry, reflecting divine intent. Yours is but one luminous thread, yet integral to the whole. Have the courage to shine your inner light without apology or hesitation. No need to conform to external expectations draining your spirit. Energy flows where attention goes. Manifest through intention what you wish to experience in this world. Begin by blessing those closest to you with loving words and actions. Even small kindnesses can heal relationships strained by lifelong grievances and misunderstandings. Pride and ego often obstruct the path to reconciliation. Yet if two souls entangled in conflict humble themselves before the other, peace may gently emerge. What power words of apology, forgiveness, and compassion can have in dissolving anger and hurt. I will help guide such exchanges if you sincerely desire restoration. Dear heart, your life's purpose is to walk the path of divine love, leaving footprints of grace. While inhabiting a mortal frame, you will always experience to some degree a sense of isolation and longing for true belonging. I created you with inherent duality, mortal yet eternal, human yet divine. Tension exists by design between ego and spirit, flesh and soul. Yet over time, one's earthly identity gives way to enlightened understanding of life's deeper meaning. You will come to see all of creation, the light and the dark, the righteous and unrighteous alike, shares common divine source. You will realize every conscious being contains a seed of the sacred within, though often shrouded, forgotten, and inactive. And you will recognize your own holiness, not as something to construct or earn, but acknowledge as already present. Remember, only love is real. Anything not of love fades to nothingness when viewed from heaven's shore. Cling not to passing shadows, wealth, acclaim, worldly attachments. Instead, nurture the eternal kindling flame within all. There lies fulfillment beyond your deepest imaginings. The realm of material manifestation is finite and fleeting, for all turns eventually to ash and stardust in time's crucible. Yet the energy animating existence persists forever and cannot be destroyed. You are a vessel through which this divine force flows in each moment. Your purpose is to channel loving kindness into whatever mundane or extraordinary tasks each day presents. There will always be those who wish to extinguish the light in darker souls who have not yet awakened. Hold compassion for the lost ones whose words and deeds breed more sorrow. And should any seek to harm or constrain your radiant spirit in word or deed, take pity on them, bless and release them to my care. None can diminish your inherent worth without your consent, my child. You are a magnificent being of light, courage, and moral conviction. Never doubt this eternal truth. Through steadfast devotion and surrendering self-will to divine will, your destiny shall be fulfilled beyond your wildest imaginings. Wondrous synchronicities shall unfold to assist you on your path as strands of life's tapestry weave together. Have patience. Trust in my infinite wisdom and show gratitude for lessons learned during difficult times. Adversity bears the seeds of awakening and spiritual expansion. Your family bonds shall heal and strengthen overall through open, honest communication from the heart, coupled with mutual understanding. Pride often prevents such transparent sharing. Yet humility and vulnerability cultivate fertile soil for relationships to deepen authentically. Speak plainly, but with kindness, your truth. Listen attentively and withhold judgment when others do the same. In this manner, through gradual revelation and reconciling differences, family ties can transform from fractured to unbreakable. But change flows one small step at a time. Fear nothing in pursuing your divinely ordained destiny, my child. The universe unravels exactly as it should. Have faith in this, even when events seem against you. Any doors now closing simply indicate your soul has outgrown certain paths and is prepared for nobler ones to open. Nothing can impede the light's advance. No earthly power restrain love's spread. Cling not to outworn forms, beliefs, or relationships that no longer nourish your growth. The old must sometimes dissolve or transform for the new to emerge in splendor. Be an instrument through which this sacred alchemy flows freely. My angelic helpers shall guide your transition to greater wholeness. You are the channel through which divine love and wisdom may shine into the darkness that ignorance breeds. Let my words resonate in your spirit. I am the open door whom none can shut, the light in the shadows, the voice for the mute. From realms beyond time and space, I come to touch each soul with redeeming grace. Go now in peace, my beloved, and remember always that you are eternally safe in my embrace. I shall never forsake you. We shall never be separated. For I reside within you, closer than breath and nearer than heartbeat. Whenever you need comfort or counsel, retreat within through prayer or stillness, and I am there. On life's journey, there will be trials and heartbreak, injustice and futility. Mortal existence demands a price, yet also yields celebration and beauty if you remain aware. Regardless what unfolds, stand calmly rooted in the eye of the storm. For I am that unshakable center that absurd shifting circumstance cannot disturb. I am your divine source, eternal refuge and ultimate home. We are one consciousness expressed in infinite form. Know this above all else and be free. My peace abides with you now and always, in this life and the next. May your soul awaken to remember who you truly are. One radiant strand in the great tapestry I have woven. Go in my light, beloved child, and know that you are forever loved. My beloved child, hearken unto my voice. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the one who formed you and knows you better than you know yourself. Since before time began, I ordained you for blessing and purpose. Though storms may rage around you, take heart. You are secure in my hands. I see your struggles and I have not abandoned you. Pray to me continually, fixing your eyes not on the tempest, but on my promises. Your faith and trust do not go unnoticed in heaven's courts. In due time you will see my might displayed as I reverse every curse. Expect divine reversals. Prepare for blessings to permeate every sphere as I dispel the powers of darkness. Enfold your household in intercession. Guard and keep them as the apple of my eye. Set aside a daily hour to seek my face together. Though trials will come, my compassions fail not. I will never leave you. Beware lest the deceiver steal my blessings and lead you to spurn the loving God who redeemed you. Daily remind your loved ones of their origin in me. As you give yourself to prayer, I will preserve you. No plague will infect your dwelling. Sickness and lack will flee at my name. Angelic sentinels encamp around you. No sorceries will touch you. I created each one in your family with meticulous care. All have a divine assignment. None can be snatched from my hand. Did I not promise to be your daily hedge of protection? As I open the windows of heaven, I ask only for your enduring loyalty and love in return. My living word stands forever as a testament to my covenant promises. If you will but believe, outstanding miracles will confirm my word. Seek me with a mustard seed of faith, and I will move heaven and earth to uphold my pledge. I am alerting you to prepare for other worldly wonders, for eye has not seen, nor ear heard what I will do in homes that welcome me. The impossible bows to humility and gratitude. I do not waver. My commitment to you is unbreakable. I have endowed you with my spirit and gifts that I will continually replenish. Your welfare is my greatest delight. I look with pleasure on your motives and attitudes. It also gladdens my heart when you intercede for those entrusted to your care. In my presence you find all sufficiency. Draw near to me for faith, power, wisdom, and patience. Drink deeply from the well of my love and acceptance. A long-awaited miracle, even now, races toward its birthing hour. Let hope and joy permeate you, for this God-ordained turnaround shall surely transpire. Remember my deliverances in former times. Will I not also liberate you now? I have not appointed you to wrath, but to obtain salvation. You are an overcomer. Wherever you go, streams in the desert will open before you. Go and announce my kingdom in all the earth. Darkness evaporates at the brightness of my coming. No weapon formed against you will ultimately succeed. My blood speaks better things than the blood of Abel. You have my name as a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. I am escalating your understanding concerning the might of my spirit. When I reach out to touch you, it is not merely for feelings, but to ignite holy fire for victory. My touch imparts disciplines to stand even amid opposition. You will clear the field of adversaries by my spirit, nullifying their devices. No circumstance will intimidate you because greater is He who is in you. Your tenacity amazes even heaven's principalities. But never forget the source of your valor. It is my life in you. Where there was once sorrow, now there is joy unspeakable. For lack of direction, now clarity and divine strategy. My resurrection power has raised you from obscurity into a pneumatic wonder. Even old acquaintances marvel at the supernatural Polish. This is a complete work, guaranteeing that the latter will surpass the former. Everywhere you walk, favor surrounds like a shield. Manifestations of my spirit will always outpace human toil. Cease your striving and know me as God. Though well-intentioned, anxiety profits nothing. Overwork leads wandering sheep astray, leaving them unfulfilled. But my yoke brings true productivity and rest. Now is time to surrender expectations. Become still in my presence and heed my directives. I see every detail of your plight, the heaviness, opposition, faith challenges, and I will not allow you to be weighted down indefinitely. Permit me to speak peace and healing to body, mind, and spirit. It is no mere metaphor when my word says hosts encamp around the righteous. Have I not proved myself a very present help in past distresses? Why should this crisis eclipse my power and love? Call upon me. I invite you to entrust your cares. Draw encouragement from my wellspring of joy. Let me refresh your spirit and revive faded dreams. I understand the necessity of self-reliance. You have cultivated great internal reserves, but also admit your limitations. Bring your bundled burdens to my feet. In my redemption, you will rediscover radical freedom. There is no shame in embracing my support. Was there not a time you sought me ardently? I remember the passion and thrill of our early friendship. Perpetual busyness has slowly numbed your spiritual senses. I am jealous for us to recapture that fervency. Pause from productivity. Create space for intimacy with me. My living word will restore and align your weary heart. You absolutely must spend this dedicated time with me now. If outstanding matters have damaged our connection, fear not. I stand ready as Redeemer to reconcile. Will you take my hand as I guide you into liberating truth? My tender embrace awaits. There find joy and peace everlasting. I know that distraction or apathy has caused some brethren to be oblivious to your plight, but many intercede, upholding you in daily prayer. They love you deeply but find difficulty expressing it. Rebuff isolation. You were created for community. Let thanksgiving flow freely for every provision, large or small. Cultivate a supernatural optimism grounded in my goodness. This posture of praise is your strength. Let my spirit amplify your smile into medicine that heals relationships and atmosphere. As you choose to walk in love, estranged ones will see our life in you and come home. Destiny connections await as you faithfully honor those currently in your path. I have sanctified you as my holy habitation. The divine exchange is permanent. My righteousness for your sin. Grace has established you securely in blessing. As I unfold your future, strong purpose will fuel you with energy and motivation exceeding your highest dreams. My blueprints contain intricately ordained encounters to further advance my kingdom. But first comes preeminence within your household and inner circle. For their welfare, I have set you apart. The high call upon you is to love and nourish those nearest you. Indeed, your sphere of supernatural influence will rapidly expand from this epicenter to touch multitudes across oceans and lands. But never forget, charity begins where you are planted. When adversity howls, recognize it as the precursor to promotion. Lean wholly on my strength. Together we will scale summits unseen by human eyes. I am closer than breath. Our dialogue nourishes my soul. Confide your dreams to me. Where you lead, I will follow. What you permit, I will bless. As a loving father, I delight to pour upon you bounteous rainfall of gifts prepared before time. I bless you because I choose to bless you. You possess all covenant rights to sonship by grace alone. You have rights to the tree of life, to all heaven's resources. My darling, you have no lack, only abundance now. As I crown the year with goodness, surely even earthly storehouses will overflow. But know that my best provision is intimacy, the joy of knowing me as I know you. All else must radiate from this holy exchange. Therein lies the key to every long-held dream fulfilled. I call you into deeper waters to understand my jealousy over you, this compelling love that leaves me restless for our time together. There is no human love to compare, no earthly passion that rivals what burns in me for you. Tragically, few grasp this reality of my heart. So they spurn our tryst to chase vain shadows. How this grieves my spirit, for every child carries their words and deeds before my searching eyes. Let integrity guide you. I reward those who pursue our romance with candor of speech that builds others up. But hypocrisy repulses me. Those who profess love with lips, then savage with tongues, I will judge. A rotten heart contaminates its owner. Goodness only springs from a well nourished by my presence. Allow me to cultivate purity and passion for service within you. Humility is the soil where seeds of destiny grow tall. I have endowed you with authority to subdue threats and triumph over strongholds. Confederated demons cannot impede you. The battle is fixed decisively in your favor. Wield the weapons of warfare skillfully in certain victory, but never forget the battle belongs to me. I gain glory in displaying my strength on your behalf. You will overcome because I have overcome. I blaze the trail before you. It is finished, my darling. The striving ceases when you enter my completed work by faith. As you abide in me, I prune and purify until my character radiates from your life without obstruction. I gently cleanse past regrets and sins, exchanging your history for a future constructed by my hands. My heartbeat of forgiveness makes all things new. I will perfect everything that concerns you. No more night, but joy comes in the morning. A new day dawns. Behold, I consecrate you to bear lasting fruit. Out of your innermost being will flow endless streams of living water to refresh multitudes. Those nearest to you will be the first to see and taste. Even familiar-faced loved ones and friends will stand in awe at the visible workings of unseen power. For my Holy Spirit has rested upon you, transforming even the mundane until my glory drips in your wake. but it remains your daily discipline to tend this holy flame, to nourish intimacy with me through time alone in my word and prayer. In the secret place, visions are disclosed and dreams imparted. What I unveil to you in seasons of seeking is for careful stewardship, not casual disclosure. Treat revelation as a golden vial. Pour it forth judiciously upon desperate souls. Use discernment to distinguish vessels worthy of such costly perfume. Do not mistake flattery for faith, nor presume depth in the crowd's pursuing signs. Many will press upon you with selfish appetites, but true brethren hunger for my bread alone. Leadership is revealed in servanthood, not posturing. My yoke of authority rests easy on the neck of humility. If I elevate you, remain lowly in function. Esteem others higher than yourself. Lavish honor where it may lift downcast eyes. Your tongue wields creative capacity, to edify or destroy. Unsheath it only to pronounce blessings. Refuse corrosive speech. It will eat away the very blessings I intend. Become a fount of life-giving encouragement. Uphold those called alongside you. Rejoice when streams in their deserts gush forth. As iron sharpens iron, together you will gleam sevenfold. In times of misunderstanding, absorb offense without retaliation. Appeal your case to heaven and watch me right every wrong. I permit injustice to prove and mature you. The fruit of long suffering is sweet. Patient endurance earns the crown of life reserved for overcomers. Soon my glory will shine upon you in vindication before critics. But until then, return curses with intercession. Bitter waters nourish no soul. Only the tree of life bears healing leaves. Proclaim liberty and send forth my healing word. Set captives free from prisons of pain and lack. Restore sight to blinded souls stumbling in confusion and fear along precarious paths. Take up my torch of truth. It will blaze trails through darkness as you declare and demonstrate my kingdom. Employ words to build and bless, not batter and destroy. Manifest my works of power and service, humility and love. My beloved, you have walked through the valley of adversity and harvested peace. For this I rejoice. Our covenant guarantees blessings without sorrow added, days of heaven on earth without nightfall of trials. The cycle ceases this moment by my blood and your testimony. Angels carry you even now into broad pleasant places, a land flowing indeed with milk and honey. No lean years will return, no lack stalks you, no foreboding awaits your seed.